Hello friends, good afternoon. Am I audible and visible? Yes, somebody please ping me. Good afternoon, Nivedita. Just a second, guys, just a second. Okay, guys. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to studyIQ IAS English. This is Alok Ojha presenting in front of you Sayyid Dynasty of Delhi Sultanate. Okay, guys. So, previously, we had discussed about different dynasties of Delhi Sultanate. Okay, like we had discussed about the slave dynasty. Prior to slave dynasty, we had discussed about how Muhammad bin Qasim, he was considered as the first Muslim invader of India, he was being followed by Mahmud of Ghazni, whose only intention was to plunder India. Later on, he was being followed by Muhammad Ghori, who left two slaves in India. One was Qutbuddin Aybak and the later one was Bakhtiyar Khilji. Qutbuddin Aybak, he majorly focused in northern part of India and Bakhtiyar Khilji focused in the eastern part of India. Qutbuddin Aybak laid the foundation of one of the most important dynasties of that time, that was Slave Dynasty or Ilbari Dynasty or Mamluk Dynasty. After the slave dynasty comes another important dynasty in the form of Khilji dynasty. And particularly Jalaluddin Khilji is credited with laying the foundation of the Khilji dynasty. The most important ruler of Khilji dynasty was Alauddin Khilji, also referred as Ali Gurshap. Okay, also referred as Ali Gurshap, one of the most important rulers not only of Khilji dynasty but of entire Delhi Sultanate. After this comes another important dynasty in the form of Tughlaq dynasty. And the most important role here was being played by Ghazi Malik or Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. And here we have studied about how Ghazi Malik, with the help of his son Juna Khan, acquired the throne of Tughlaq dynasty or laid the foundation of Tughlaq dynasty. Correct? He was being followed by his son Muhammad bin Tughlaq, also referred or oftenly referred by many historians as a wise fool. Muhammad bin Tughlaq is known for his 5 major experiments, such as transfer of capital from Delhi to Daulatabad, the first one, introduction of token currency, Khorasan expedition, taxation in Doab and Karachil expedition. We have also seen about how Muhammad bin Tughlaq founded one of the most important department of agriculture, referred as Diwan-e-Kohi department. Muhammad bin Tughlaq passed away. He passed away at a place called as Sindh, and he was being succeeded by one of his cousins whose name was Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Firoz Shah Tughlaq by many historians is also referred as the reformer. Correct? As we have seen about the names of different departments, like Firoz Shah Tughlaq particularly established Diwan-e-Khairat department, also referred as charity department. He established Diwan-e-Bandgan department, that is slave department. He started irrigation cess or irrigation tax, referred as Haq-e-Sharb. According to the contemporary historian at that time, referred as Farishta, Firoz Shah Tughlaq had constructed more than 800 canals, to be precise 845 canals for the irrigation purpose. And there was a Persian word for these canals referred as Rajwah. Okay, now after this, we have also focused on different aspects of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Like particularly speaking, Firoz Shah Tughlaq, he said that he built more than 300 towns and cities across India, Firozabad, then Jaunpur, then Fatehabad, and so on. Now, after the death of Firoz Shah Tughlaq, there was a complete turmoil. Now comes the another important game into the picture, and how Sayyid dynasty came to power we will understand here. Today's session is not a lengthy one. today's session is a short session, just of 25 to 30 minutes, maximum 35 minutes. Okay? This dynasty, referred as Sayyid dynasty, ruled over Delhi Sultanate for approximately 37 years. Correct? Yes. So, Professor, good afternoon. Nikita, good afternoon. Kaizen, good afternoon. So, guys, let's begin with Sayyid dynasty. Okay. So, who was the founder of Sayyid dynasty? The founder of Sayyid dynasty particularly was Khizr Khan. And how this person Khizr Khan came to power, let's understand about this. Okay? Pay attention carefully. There were 4 major rulers of Sayyid dynasty. Khizr Khan, succeeded by his son, referred as Mubarak Khan or Muizzuddin Mubarak Shah. He was being succeeded by his son, that is Muhammad Shah. Rather than saying his son, his brother's son, Muhammad Shah, and then finally comes Alauddin Alam Shah. So how this person, Khizr Khan, came to power? Now let's understand about this. Okay? As I have told you previously about what we say Tughlaq dynasty. Now pay attention carefully. After the rule of Firoz Shah Tughlaq, the power of Tughlaq dynasty started shifting in the hands of the local governors. And in fact, particularly after his death, Tughlaq dynasty started declining. Okay? And there were many governors who declared themselves as independent. Like particularly the governor of the region of Awadh, the region of Gujarat, particularly the Khukhars, those who were ruling in the region of Punjab. So, Gujarat, it became independent under Muzaffar Shah. Punjab became independent under Khokhar. That is, to be very precise, Shaikha Khokhar. Bengal, it became independent under Ghiyasuddin Azam. And Awadh, particularly located in the eastern part of UP, it became independent under Malik Sarwar. So, particularly saying, after Firoz Shah Tughlaq, what happened? The power started declining. And at that time, Nasiruddin Mahmud Tughlaq was sitting on the throne of Delhi Sultanate. Now what happened? Chagatai Turks attacked the region around Delhi. Who are Chagatai Turks? We have seen this previously. As I have told you, the descendants of Genghis Khan were majorly divided into 2 branches. One that ruled over Iran and Iraq, and the other that ruled over the region of Transoxiana, particularly Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan. So this region is referred as Transoxiana, and Chagatai Turks ruled over the region of Transoxiana. Now Timur, one of the rulers of the Chagatai Khanate, what happened? He attacked the region around Delhi. And at that time, Nasiruddin Mahmud, who was sitting on the throne of Tughlaq dynasty, he was unable to meet the attack that was being driven towards Delhi by Timur. So, he was being deposed. Timur, he plundered the region around Delhi. It is believed that he massacred the people around the region of Delhi. And in fact, he chose one of the persons whose name was Khizr Khan as the next Sultan. And Khizr Khan, right from the time of Firoz Shah Tughlaq, was the governor of Multan. So, from the time of Firoz Shah Tughlaq, Khizr Khan was the governor of Multan. When Timur came to attack the region around Delhi, he plundered the region around Delhi. He massacred the people around Delhi, but while going back, what did he do? He chose Khizr Khan as one of the successors in the region of Delhi. And Khizr Khan, who was the governor of Multan, he laid the foundation of another important dynasty, which is referred as Sayyid dynasty. This is how Sayyid dynasty came to power. Many historians do believe that probably the governor of Multan, Khizr Khan, might have invited Chagatais to invade the region around Delhi. Hope you understood how Khizr Khan came to power. Yes, guys? So this is how Khizr Khan came to power. Yes? Did you understand? Please keep the session interactive. If you have any sort of doubt, please stop me and ask me a question. Did you get the points? I'll repeat the point again within 1 minute in short, so that the aspirants, those who have joined late, they can easily understand the concept. After Firoz Shah Tughlaq, the power of Tughlaq started declining. And Nasiruddin Muhammad Tughlaq, he sat on the throne. And when he sat on the throne, it is believed that particularly there was complete disintegration of distant governors. Gujarat, it became independent. The region of Awadh, it became independent under Malik Sarwar. Punjab, it became independent again under Sheikha Khokhar. Bengal, it became independent. So there were many distant governors who declared their independence. Now what happened at this particular point of time, Timur, one of the Chagatais who ruled over the region of Transoxiana, also had invaded the Central Asia, now attacked Delhi. He massacred the region around Delhi. He plundered the region around Delhi. And while going back, Timur chose Khizr Khan, who will take care of the administration in India. So particularly Khizr Khan previously was the governor under Firoz Shah Tughlaq, and he was the governor of Multan. Many historians do believe that Khizr Khan might have played a very crucial role in inviting the Chagatais under Timur to invade the region around Delhi. So this is how Khizr Khan came to power and laid the foundation of another important dynasty of Delhi Sultanate in the form of Sayyid dynasty. Hope now it's clear. Okay. Now moving ahead. Khizr Khan. Now before I start with this, now these Sayyids, particularly I have written a terminology here. And there was a very interesting fact about this. The previous rulers or the nobles or the courtiers of Delhi Sultanate, they were referred as Dastar Bandhan. Now what is Dastar Bandhan? Dastar Bandhan particularly is the turban that they wear. So their identity was they were being identified by a turban. And that turban was referred as Dastar Bandhan. But what happened? Sayyid rulers or Sayyid courtiers or nobles were referred as Kulahdaran. And what is Kulahdaran? They used to wear a pointed cap. So the previous rulers or the nobles used to wear turbans, and these turbans are referred as Dastar Bandhan. Whereas the Sayyid dynasty rulers, they used to wear particularly the pointed cap referred as Kulahdaran. Okay. Now Khizr Khan came to power, and when Khizr Khan came to power, he did not assume the title of Sultan. In fact, he assumed another title, and that title was referred as Rayat-e-Ala. Since, as I've told you, Timur, he chose Khizr Khan, the governor of Multan, to take care of the administration of Delhi. And he laid down the foundation of Sayyid dynasty, but still he did not choose the title of Sultan. In fact, he chose the title of Rayat-e-Ala, which means that I am the slave of somebody else. So he chose this title Rayat-e-Ala. After becoming or coming to the throne of Sayyid dynasty, correct, he did not read khutbah in his name. Now what is khutbah? As I've told you previously or in the previous sessions, whenever any rulers come to the power, what do they do? Usually the Friday namaz or the Friday prayer is read in their name, also referred as Jummah, correct? And that prayer is referred as khutbah. So the khutbah was read initially in the name of Sultan. Here, this person, Khizr Khan, did not read khutbah in his name. In fact, khutbah was read in the name of Timur. The coins were not circulated in the name of Khizr Khan or Sayyid dynasty. The coins were circulated in the name of Timur. Like Khizr Khan was so loyal to Timur that many historians do believe that the Chagatai ruler Timur, he passed away. and he was being succeeded by his son Shah Rukh. This person, Khizr Khan, again read the khutbah in the name of Shah Rukh. He again, what happened? He again minted coins in the name of Shah Rukh. This person, Khizr Khan, he was so loyal towards Timur. So now what happened, Khizr Khan? As Khizr Khan came to power, he knew one thing, that I have to keep nobles by my side. If the courtiers and nobles are not by my side, 100% they will challenge my authority. So he had 3 loyal people around him. And the first one was Malik Shark. He was being chosen as Senapati or Wazir. Then comes Sayyid Salim. He was chosen as Iqtadar. He was chosen as the Iqtadar of fief called as Muzaffarnagar and Saharanpur. What is fief? I'll give you a small example. You might have heard about a word called as feudalism. Now, what is feudalism? In very simple words, the meaning of feudalism is conditional ownership of the land. And the word feud has been derived from the word fief. And fief basically means a piece of land. And if you remember Iltutmish had initiated Iqta system, which was made hereditary by Firoz Shah Tughlaq. And what was Iqta system? Rather than giving salary in cash, a piece of land was given. And whatever money was accrued in the form of taxes, okay, that was kept as a salary, certain part, and the excess was returned back to the administration. And that excess was referred as fawazil. Simple words, piece of land was referred fief or Iqta. Okay, so one of the loyal persons of Khizr Khan was Sayyid Salim. He was made as the Iqtadar of 2 fiefs or 2 places, that is Muzaffarnagar and Saharanpur. Another loyal person was Abdur Rahman. He was given the fief of Fatehpur and Multan. Okay, so Wazir was particularly Malik Shark, who was also given the title of Taj ul Mulk. Then comes particularly Sayyid Salim. He was given the Iqtadari or the region, or he was given the Iqtadari of 2 regions, Muzaffarnagar and Saharanpur, located in UP. Okay. Then comes Abdur Rahman. He was given the Fatehpur and Multan region. Now, the major expeditions that took place during the time of Khizr Khan was, particularly there was a ruler referred as Raja Har Singh. And Raja Har Singh was ruling in the region of Katehar. Katehar, in simple words, it covers the major part of northwestern UP, also referred as Rohilkhand. So Raja Har Singh, he was a ruler of Katehar. Now what happened? Raja Har Singh, particularly, he now denied the authority of Delhi Sultanate. And he said that I am no longer going to send any tribute to the rulers of Delhi Sultanate. Immediately, Khizr Khan dispatched one of his able commanders, military commanders or wazir, referred as Taj ul Mulk or Malik Shark. And this person, Raja Har Singh, he fled to the jungles. Later on, he was being caught and he said that from now onwards, I'll be paying tribute to Delhi Sultanate. So he was left. Okay. After some time, what happened? Now, to improve the administration, one requires money. So what did Khizr Khan do? Again, he sent Malik Shark, that is Taj ul Mulk, to the region of Bayana and Gwalior. Bayana is located quite close to Agra. And Gwalior, it is located in Bundelkhand region of Madhya Pradesh. This person, Malik Shark, or what we say Taj ul Mulk, he started exploiting the cultivators, the peasants, the farmers and the zamindars in that region and tried to exact what? Tried to exact more amount of tributes from them. Meanwhile, what happened? This person, Raja Har Singh, again tried to attack or what we say defer the authority of Delhi Sultanate. But this time he was being defeated, Raja Har Singh. Hope so the points are clear. I'll repeat the points again in short. Khizr Khan, he came to power. Although he came to power, he laid the foundation of Sayyid dynasty, but still he did not choose the title of Sultan. In fact, he chose the title of Rayat-e-Ala. He appointed 3 important ministers who were quite close to him and who were quite loyal to him. One, he made him as a wazir, and his name was Malik Shark, also referred as Taj-ul-Mulk. The other person who was given the Iqtadari of Muzaffarnagar and Saharanpur was Sayyid Salim. The third one was Abdur Rahman, who was given the Iqtadari of Multan and Fatehpur. Raja Har Singh was the ruler of Katehar. Okay? And Raja Har Singh, Katehar, it is particularly covers the northwestern part of UP. Now, he said that I am not going to pay any tribute to Delhi Sultanate year onwards. What happened further? It is believed that Khizr Khan said dispatch Taj-ul-Mulk to defeat the Raja Har Singh. Raja Har Singh fled to the jungles. After some time, he accepted that I'll pay the tribute. But he tried to attack them. Okay? Finally, he was being defeated. Meanwhile, Taj-ul-Mulk was again dispatched to the region of Gwalior and Bayana. Bayana is quite close to Agra. And here he forced the peasants to pay more tributes. Khizr Khan, as I have told you, he read the khutbah in the name of Timur. After Timur's death, he read the khutbah in the name of Timur's son, whose name was Shah Rukh. Got the points clear about Khizr Khan? Now, Khizr Khan was succeeded by his son, whose name was Mubarak Shah. Is it clear? Is it clear? As I have told you, today's session is not linear one. It is just 25 to 30 minute session. Okay? And now we will be meeting on Monday. Probably not tomorrow. If tomorrow there is a session, I'll let you know for sure. But we will be meeting on Monday with Lodi Dynasty. Okay? If tomorrow there is a session, I'll let you know for sure. Yes, I'll let you know on the Telegram channel, as I have told you previously as well. Those aspirants who are new to the platform, they can easily download the PDF of these sessions from my Telegram channel, history_Alok Ojha. I repeat, history_Alok Ojha. Now, let's speak about another important ruler whose name was Mubarak Shah. As I have told you, Khizr Khan. Okay. Now, Khizr Khan, he was succeeded by his son, Mubarak Khan. Now, Mubarak Khan, he had assumed the title Muizuddin Mubarak Shah. Hence, he was referred as Mubarak Shah. Unlike his father Khizr Khan, who read khutbah in the name of Timur, who minted coins in the name of Timur. After Timur's death, the khutbah was read in the name of Timur's son Shah Rukh. This person assumed the title of Sultan. And he assumed the title of Sultan after taking permission from Shah Rukh, the successor of Timur. Okay? So, the first person from Sayyid dynasty to accept the title of to accept the title of Sultan was whom? Mubarak Shah. And he patronized a historian, Yahya bin Ahmad Sirhindi, who wrote a book called as Tarikh-e-Mubarak Shahi. Okay? Now, Mubarak Shah, he played a very crucial role in the administration. And since he played a very crucial role in the administration, apart from many followers, there were many nobles who became his opponents. Now, what policy did he follow? I'll give you a small example. As I've told you, the word feudalism has been derived from the word fief. And fief means land. So these land was also referred as Iqta. The holders of Iqta were referred as Iqtadar. So there were governors of different places also referred as Wali or Iqtadar. Now what happened? If a particular governor or a particular iqtadar stays at a one place for more than 3 to 4 years, he starts developing more powerful influence. And in that case, with the help of the people, what will they do? Once upon a time, they can rebel against the king or the sultan. There is a probability. So they will start developing a more powerful local influence. So these fief holders should not develop a local influence. Hence this person Mubarak Khan or Mubarak Shah, he followed one policy, transferring the nobles from one fief to the other. Even though they have done a good work in that particular region, but still they were being transferred so that they do not develop a local powerful influence. Okay? Otherwise, they'll start revolting against the king itself. So many nobles got discontented with his policy. Now he had one wazir. As I've told you, the wazir at the time, particularly of whom? Khizr Khan. Who was he? Tajul Mulk. During the time of Mubarak Shah, his wazir was Sarwar ul Mulk. Now Sarwar ul Mulk, although he became Senapati, wazir or a military commander, he was completely incompetent. He dedicated his entire time to merrymaking and sensual pleasures. He was completely, he gave all the time particularly to consuming wine. Now Mubarak Shah thought that until unless I take a strong action against this person, what will happen? The other nobles will get influenced by him. So he appointed another person as a wazir whose name was Kamal ul Mulk. And Kamal ul Mulk was a very enterprising, very enthusiastic and very skilled in comparison to Sarwar ul Mulk. This could not be digested by Sarwar ul Mulk. Correct? Why? I am holding the position or designation of wazir. How come a new person, Kamal ul Mulk, who is more enthusiastic and skilled than me, hold this designation or post? And the major reason for this is Mubarak Shah. So what happened? With the help of other Hindu courtiers, Sarwar ul Mulk, he killed his own master, Mubarak Shah. And in fact, he supported Muhammad Shah, the successor of Mubarak Shah, to come on the throne. Getting the points clear? So this is majorly about Mubarak Shah. So I'll repeat the points again. Khizr Khan was succeeded by his father, Mubarak Shah. We come to know about Mubarak Shah from a book called as Tarikh-e-Mubarak Shahi. Mubarak Shah also constructed a city called as Mubarakabad around Delhi on the banks of river Yamuna. Mubarak Shah, particularly it is believed that he followed the policy of transferring the nobles from one part of the land to the other or from one ikta to the other, so that they won't develop any local powerful influence and challenge the authority of Sultan. Apart from this, what happened? Specifically speaking, one more thing. There was a governor of Punjab whose name was Jasrat Khokhar. Jasrat Khokhar rebelled against Mubarak Shah, but his rebellion was being subdued. It was being suppressed. Okay? Now he had a wazir named as Sarwar ul Mulk, who was completely incompetent. And Mubarak Shah removed him from that designation and appointed another enthusiastic and skilled person whose name was Kamal ul Mulk. This was not liked by the previous wazir Sarwar ul Mulk. So he killed his own master Mubarak Shah with the help of local Hindu courtiers. Hope so the point is clear. Now, Mubarak Shah, he was being succeeded by Muhammad Shah. More 5 to 10 minutes session is left. Who is Muhammad Shah? So, Ahmad Sirhindi in his book Tarikh-e-Mubarak Shahi mentions that Mubarak Shah did not had any son. Mubarak Shah had a brother whose name was Farid. And Farid had a son named as Muhammad Shah. So, particularly, Mubarak Shah was being succeeded by Muhammad Shah, who was not his son, but his brother Farid's son. Getting the points clear? In simple word, okay? Muhammad Shah, sorry, Mubarak Shah was succeeded. Muhammad Shah's uncle was who? Mubarak Shah. Clear? I'll repeat the point again. There's a book called as Tarikh-e Mubarak Shahi written by Ahmad Sirhindi, in which it is mentioned that Mubarak Shah did not had any successor. He did not had any legal male heir. He did not had any son. So he was being succeeded by his brother's son. His brother's name was Farid, and Farid's son was Muhammad Shah. Simple words, Mubarak Shah was uncle of Muhammad Shah. And as I've told you specifically, how was Mubarak Shah killed? He was being killed by his own wazir, whose name was Sarwar ul Mulk. And actually, Sarwar ul Mulk and Muhammad Shah both had made a plot to kill his uncle Mubarak Shah. Now, Muhammad Shah, he was an intelligent personality, but he was also involved in merrymaking, consuming wine, and secondly, sensual pleasures. But he was intelligent and smart enough, so he knew one thing. And what was that? Sarwar ul Mulk, to keep his position intact of wazir, he has played a very crucial role in murdering my uncle. He has poisoned my mind to acquire the throne of Delhi Sultanate. In coming years, if I do not listen to this wazir, he will revolt against me. Immediately, what happened? Immediately, this person was being killed by Muhammad Shah and his supporters. Okay? Now, Muhammad Shah, he passed away. And before dying, he chose his son Alauddin Alam Shah as his successor. Okay, listen to me very carefully. He chose his son Alauddin Alam Shah as his successor. Like his father, Alauddin Alam Shah was the same personality. Completely lost in entertainment, merrymaking, sensual pleasures, and consuming wine. Although he was considered as the ruler of Delhi Sultanate, once upon a time he visited a place called as Badaयूं. And Badaयूं, it is located in UP. When he visited that place, he found that place so attractive that he left the entire administration in the hands of two people, Hamid Khan and Hisam Khan. And he settled himself in Badaयूं. Can you imagine? A ruler who is ruling from the region of Badaयूं and is the ruler of Delhi Sultanate. Why is he ruling from the region of Badaयूं? Not for any administrative cause. Not as a part of any strategic importance, but because he likes the place Badaयूं. And he does not like to carry on the administration from Delhi. So who is taking care of the administration from Delhi? It is being taken care by two people, Hamid Khan and Hisam Khan. Okay? After some time, Hamid Khan felt that this person is completely worthless, Alauddin Alam Shah, and he cannot take care of the administration. So what happened? Hamid Khan, he invited a person referred as Behlol Lodi. And Behlol Lodi, now I'll give you two examples, like many historians have a different opinion about this. Like this person, Hamid Khan, he not only invited Behlol Lodi, who was the governor of Lahore and Multan, but he also invited another person whose name was Firoz Khan. And Firoz Khan, he was the governor of Deccan. But what happened? Since this person, Behlol Lodi, who was the governor of Multan, Sirhind, Bhatinda and Lahore, which is quite close to Delhi, he reached Delhi a bit earlier with the army. And Firoz Khan could not reach earlier. So what happened? He went back to Deccan. So as soon as Behlol Lodi arrived here, okay, so Hamid Khan told him, this is the best opportunity for you to acquire the throne of Delhi Sultanate. Because at this particular point of time, this person, Alauddin Alam Shah, has become completely careless about the administration. He's sitting in Badaयूं and expect us to carry on the administration from the region of Delhi. So this is an opportunity for you to acquire the throne of Delhi Sultanate. So Behlol Lodi asked Hamid Khan one question, why are you so much interested in helping me out? He said that I want the position of Wazir in your court. I don't want to be just a simple nobleman. So I want the position of Wazir in your court. Hence, I am helping you out. Immediately, Behlol Lodi dispatched a letter to this person, Alauddin Alam Shah, who was sitting in Badaयूं, and said, from now onwards, I am the Sultan and you are not the Sultan. And if you want to wage a war against me, I am ready for that. But if you accept my suzerainty, I'll give you the region of Badaयूं. You just stay there, I won't be attacking that place. But if you want to regain your position, and if you're ready to fight a battle with me, I am ready to fight a battle with you because all your nobles are on my side. Hamid Khan and so on. Behlol Lodi came to power, and as soon as he came to power, the first person who was being killed was Hamid Khan. Why? Because he knew that if this person can betray his own master who is sitting in Badaयूं, at any particular point of time, he can betray me as well. And from now onwards, Sayyid Dynasty, which ruled Delhi Sultanate for 37 years, came to end. And this was another drastic dynastic revolution, and Lodi dynasty came to power under Behlol Lodi. And Lodi dynasty was being ruled by three major rulers, Behlol Lodi, Sikandar Lodi and Ibrahim Lodi. The most important one being Sikandar Lodi. Ibrahim Lodi, it is believed that his rule came to end particularly in 1526, when the first battle of Panipat was fought between Babur and Ibrahim Lodi. Babur, he just came up with a small, troop of 12 to 15,000. And Ibrahim Lodi had Ibrahim Lodi had an army of more than 1 lakh, warriors. But still he lost the battle. And what was the reason why this person, Ibrahim Lodi, lost the battle? There was a reason. Babur came up with new techniques such as Rumi technique or Tuluguma technique, which he learnt in the battle of Transoxiana or battle of Saraipul against Saibani Khan. Babur, he became the first Muslim ruler to use gunpowder in India. He came with cannons. He came up with breed of camels like Zamburak. So all these military tactics made Babur successful in India. So this is majorly about the Sayyid dynasty. Hope you understood. Yes, guys? Anish, all the wars are on the basis of deception. Major wars. Correct? Like I'll tell you one of the examples. I was reading one of the, articles. Rana Sangaji of Mewar. I'll give you a very small example. Sometimes what happens, history has been told to us rather than saying history has been told to us, history has been imposed. Correct? We actually need to understand the truth. I'll give you a small example. How did Babur come to India? Many historians have cited 3 reasons. First, Daulat Khan Lodi invited Babur. Alam Khan, one of the governors of Dipalpur, he invited Babur against Ibrahim Lodi. And many historians do write that Rana Sangaji of Mewar also invited Babur. But in fact, Babur in his book, in his biography, Tuzuke Babri or Babur Nama, written in Turkish language, says that I was never being invited by Rana Sangaji of Mewar. Correct? We have learnt about in history that Babur came to India in 1526. Correct? And he fought 4 consecutive battles. First battle of Panipat, followed by battle of Khanwa, followed by the battle of Chanderi with Medini Rao. And finally comes the battle of Ghagra. He fought 5 battles, not 4. And this, as I've told you, many books will say only one thing. Babur defeated Rana Sangaji of Mewar in battle of Khanwa near Agra, which was fought in 1527. But very few books mention about one of the battle referred as Battle of Bayana, which was fought just 15 to 20 kilometers away from Agra, just prior to Battle of Khanwa in the 1527 itself. And in this battle, Babur had to face a humiliating defeat at the hands of Rana Sangaji of Mewar. This battle rarely finds mention in any of the books. Correct? So yes, there are many things that are like, I'm not saying that whatever has been taught to us has been taught in a different manner, but yes, there are many things which do not find the mention in the reference book or books, but still they exist. Hope the points are clear, guys. So, as I've told you previously, Monsoon Dhamaka sale is live. Okay. And Monsoon Dhamaka sale, particularly, the batch will, like the sale will end on 30th of June 2025. The prices have dropped drastically. That is approximately around 25,000 rupees. 24,999. Okay. So here, as I've told you about the key features of the batches, that is P2I, prelims to interview. Like, I'll tell you one important aspect. Like, few days back, there was a result of UPSC. And I have more than 9 to 10 messages of the students, different aspirants from different parts of South India, North India and so on. And they had one question. Sir, we have scored very well, approximately around 90 plus in GS paper 1. But we are not able to score well in GS paper 2 CSAT. In fact, we have not qualified that. And because of this, our 1 year got wasted. What strategy needs to be followed for CSAT, sir? Please tell me. There are many aspirants, okay, who, like, I have daily 4 to 5 messages on Telegram, and they ask a question, sir, how to choose one's optional? I'm confused about whether to choose anthropology, sociology, public administration, political science or international relations, history or so on. Like, many students usually choose optional, particularly how? Because of the populist pressure. Why? Majority of the students are selecting anthropology as their optional. So probably anthropology might be an easy subject. So I'll choose anthropology. After 1 month, you will realize one thing. Anthropology is not my field of interest. You have wasted your money, you have wasted your time. Never ever choose an optional under populist pressure. Rather it be history itself. Okay? Best way or the best strategy to choose an optional year, I personally feel, is, first of all, try to analyze what is the relevance of that optional from your interest specific. I might be having an interest in geography, but I love listening to stories. It does not mean that I can choose history as an optional. First thing. Second thing, the second way how to choose an optional particularly, the optional should not consume 4 to 5 months. Is there proper online as well as offline material available for that optional? Is there online as well as offline classes available for that optional? And last but not the least, what are the past year results of that optional? So optionals cannot be chosen under populist pressure or emotional basis. It should be chosen in a pragmatic and practical manner. What skills are required for essay writing? Like, I'll tell you, essay has 250 marks. Now, the listeners, those who are listening to me right now, tell me one thing. And that should be the honest answer that you should give it to me. How many of you have practiced essay writing till now? At least in a fortnight, we have to write one essay. And then there are ample of material available on the YouTube and Google regarding essay. But here we lack efforts. Okay? So the most important aspect, we need to have a proper approach and strategy towards our preparation. Then and then only you can expect the result within the very first or second attempt. Isn't that so? So guys, with this, I'll end my today's session. The basic purpose of telling all this thing is that I would be mentoring you, I would be guiding you throughout your journey for civil services. Okay? So you can use the code that is flashing on your screen, Alok Live. I repeat the code, Alok Live. Okay guys, with this, I stop my session for the day. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.